Yeah, what's up, guys? So this is gonna be the week 45 recap. I would have had this out on Friday, but or not Friday on Wednesday. I screwed up. I was getting ready to go to a Muay Thai tournament with my coach, my teammate, and I recorded all of it, and I recorded the wrong monitor. So he basically just had me talking and a blank screen. So here I am redoing it. So I started off with Enob. I shorted stuff of VWAP. I covered in the wash, covered break even. Um, then uh, I shorted the pop and fail of pre-market high. Covered into the wash. Covered in VWAP. I missed my cover down here. Popped back up. I covered break even. Um, Then I missed this double top at 1240. Um, it Yeah, I missed this. I reshorted J lines. I covered, and then I covered when it reclaimed the 9 EMA. I missed this because I was also trading ORPH. Um, and I was focusing in on this one. So I shorted uh, lower high, lower volume, selling pressure. I shorted, covered, covered, shorted, and cut it all off when I missed the J lines and reclaimed the 9 EMA. I just cut it all off. Wasn't a wasn't a huge day, but I like it. It was actually is a decent day. Try not to be greedy and just take whatever the market gives me. But next day I came in, I traded ALF and so I missed all of this. I don't remember what the heck uh, or why I missed this because this is like golden for me because uh, volume divergence, uh, huge wicks up here, lower volume, and I would have loved to short right here, cover. Instead, I shorted weakness for whatever reason. Um, I have no idea why the heck I did not take this. But anyways, I shorted, I covered break even, and I left it alone till took the afternoon play, and this thing's popping up here, and I took a short, lower highs, lower volume, short, cover, cover. Uh, this is a pretty good little win. Then I also traded the LSD. This is also probably why I missed the other trades because I was focusing on this. Um, but I shorted J lines. I covered, recycled short. I covered and covered the money. Pretty sure I left it alone after that. Once again, this is another perfect opportunity for short. Uh, Fake breakout, lower volume, short, cover, 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 cut it all off. That would have been another good way of trading. But uh, I killed TRCH on that day. Traded this one quite a bit. Actually, I think I remember. I was down on this actually because failed. I shorted, looking for a J line rejection. I went in half size, added the other half, cut it all off. Then I reshorted, covered money, shorted up here, cover, shorted, covered for loss. And I was down on the trade. I remember that. And but it started topping off up here. I started scaling in. So I did scale in on front side a little bit, but I just had a feeler. It was really small size. Then I shorted lower volume after that stuff. Trend break. I covered some. I reshorted. I covered, and this was the breadwinner on that day. Then I went back and I traded ALF next. Now, APRE next day. RE. This one, this was the breadwinner on that day. Um, so shorted the stuff, covered break even. I reshorted after a big sell off, big wash, shorted, covered. Um, then I added short and covered for a small loss. And yeah, I remember this one actually because this is actually break even. Um, and I missed the ad up here. I actually wanted more of an extension. I wasn't looking for it to just stuff out. I also um, I wanted this thing to pop above uh VWAP. I wanted it to hit around like the 750s area. I was hoping that it hit like 750s and stuff out. I could start scaling in. But I just didn't. I didn't jump in. I mean, it's pretty high volume right at VWAP. It's not ideal for me, so I didn't jump in. At the same time, I was in AUVI. Um, so I shorted J lines, cut it just above J lines. So I re-added in shorts, covered, and covered. Nice, simple, easy, pretty good trade. This is all I was trading. Like I thought I was done for the week. This is on Wednesday. I left with my coach, my teammate. I went to a Muay Thai tournament, and I was going to be done. And but then we had a second on Friday, and I had some free time, so I jumped in the room to see if there was anything kind of popping up. I saw everybody talking about TRCH, um, and I noticed that this thing was making a break of high of day on a lower volume. I waited for it to have a full volume. I watched it, and this thing is topping out at 650. But if you look at the volume, huge blow up of volume, lower volume, even lower volume. I was like, all right, well, I'm willing to risk this. I'll take this short, risking like 2 or 3 cents. I was hanging out with my coach, my teammate, BSing in the parking lot. Took the short. I like first off, I didn't go in full size on this because A, I was trading off my phone, uh, and B, it's not an A plus setup. So I was in like I don't know, like sixth size, and I was in just really small size. And I covered in my first target, and I left it alone. We had to go back in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my teammate had a fight, like right in here. So like I was just like, all right, hey, I need to go get him warmed up, ready to fight. I saw an opportunity, I capitalized on it. Just take your money and leave. And yeah, I mean, and it worked out good for me. So I mean, even if this thing would have failed all the way down there, just it wasn't worth uh, my mental strain. I had too much stuff going on. I had a second, took it, worked out, to leave, and but I mean, I honestly I had a pretty good week. The thing I was focusing most on was my risk management. I ended the week, even with this trade, I had 100% win rate, and to me that's huge. It's a huge improvement, and I'm starting to find consistency. I'm being a lot more calm, patient, and yeah, things are just kind of clicking for me. I feel like everything's just working out, and I'm really happy with my performance. Jay's been pushing me a lot, and I like that. I need to be pushed, and yeah, I always rise to the occasion. So like when somebody pushes me, I really I don't know I find I find stride, and I run with it. So yeah, things have been working out for me. I'm hoping to finish off June strong. And the good thing is, from this week, I actually made up for all the stupid trading that I did back on my vacation in Idaho. So I'm happy that everything's working out. So, anyways, sorry it's a little bit late, but yeah, here's the week 45 recap, and I'll be back next week. See you guys.